Hibs become the first side into the Scottish Cup quarter-finals, but on the flip side of that, Ayr United, the first team out. Welcome back to Fog Football. Ayr United nil, Hibs 1. You know what? A highly contested battle here between Scott Brown's men and Davy Gray's men, but I think the right winners came through on the end. I'll tell you what, I think Hibs have got to be considered one of the favourites for the Scottish Cup. You look at the teams that are obviously left. I mean, we do have a full weekend of fixtures going ahead, but the way Hibs are playing, I mean, they've literally the only team with a better record than them recently was Ayr United, and they've put Ayr United to the sword again. Not like Ayr United whatever favourites right to win the Scottish Cup, but then again, if they did put out Hibs, I mean, you've got to say, whoa, bunch of games in a row won. They've just knocked out high flying Hibs. But obviously they haven't knocked out high flying Hibs because Hibs are the one that knocked them out. But in terms of the starting 11s, I mean, Hibs went strong. Smith and goals for Hibs. What about him? I didn't think he had the greatest of games. I mean, every save he seemed to make a meal of, but he managed to redeem himself in the end. But 40 seconds into this game, Triantis makes a tackle. I mean, commentary was making it, he could be off, this could be a red. You see the replay, I mean, it's not even high or nothing. I don't know why they were making such a big deal of it. I get it. 40 seconds in, maybe it sets the tone, all that good stuff, but never a red, not in a million years. We then had McLennan, he had a curling effort saved, and Jay Henderson, right? I thought Jay Henderson, especially in this first half, was very good. He got a hat trick against Broxburn in the last game when Ayr won 8-0, and he looked very good. A couple of cutting edge passes here, setting up George Oakley a few times. Smith saved his shot. Martin Boyle had a shot saved as well. Jay Henderson, again, another chance through to Oakley, and Smith dealt with it. But I think the first half, both teams kind of cancelled each other out. I thought maybe, I think Ayr edged the first half, but as you tend to see with these like lower league teams taking on the Premiership teams, the fitness of the Premiership teams is just that wee bit better. And as the game went on, you could see Ayr getting a wee bit more tired, running out of air, running out of oxygen, so to speak. But at the start of the second half, I thought Ayr actually started the better. Now, there was a penalty shout for Hibs in the start of the second half, about 53 minutes on the clock. Can't recall who got kicked, but there's no VAR because we're at Somerset Park. And, I think if VAR was here tonight, this probably would have been given because it's clear contact on the leg after the ball has already been played. And for me, if VAR's here, I think Hibs get a penalty, but obviously with no VAR, it's weird, isn't it? Because with VAR now, it's like even these incidents that aren't seen by the ref, they're going to get looked at. It's weird when you go back to these games with VAR and there's like incidents like this because your mind has to refer back to pre-VAR when you didn't have it. Now, obviously, if you're an Ayr United fan, there's no VAR in the Championship, so you're probably used to it. But if you're a Hibs fan, or if you're a fan of any team in the Scottish Premiership or whatever, and you're watching this game, it does take a. It's like, oh shite, there's no VAR, there's nothing to save you. Even when Hibs scored, a part of me thought, I wonder what VAR's going to do, but then it's like, oh shite, there is no VAR. Chris Cadden gets played down the right hand side, goes for a chip, gets it over the goalie, but not in the back of the net, and it was also ruled out for offside. Boyle is played through. Martin Boyle, he just doesn't connect with this right, man. He just kind of scuffs at it and doesn't curl towards the net. It curls away, goes out for a goal kick. Got to do better. I mean, you're wondering at this point, is that going to cost Hibs? No, because they get a long throw in. Boy, who was just on, it flicks it on, and Rocky Bashuri manages to get his dome on it. He risked it all, I tell you, because he throws it into the danger zone. He nearly got booted right in the dome. Pretty poor goal, though, from an Ayr United perspective, conceding that in the 88th minute. And with 4 minutes added on, they had about 5 minutes to do something. There was a few subs made for Hibs to slow the game down. But this is when Ayr actually came into it. But again, I guess you would expect that going 1-0 down. Smith saves a Rose shot. There's in a late corner. Nothing comes for this. But then they get one mere chance there. It's Jamie Murphy blasting forward. And Jamie Murphy has his shot saved. Smith does make a melee of it. It could drop into the net. It doesn't. Full time. Bang, bang. Good night. Ayr book a spot in the bin, and Hibs book a spot in the quarterfinals. And I tell you what, I don't care who it is. you no team in the league wants Hibs at Easter Road right now. And you know, if Hibs can continue this form, like I said at the start, I mean, for me, obviously, Celtic are favourites to lift this Scottish Cup. Don't need to spell out for you. It's Rangers then, but I tell you what, Hibs for me are quite clearly third. If Hearts easily beat St Mirren, then I think Hearts are up there with Hibs. You know, not far behind Rangers. But Celtic will not want to go to Easter Road with the form that Hibs are in. It's the same with Rangers. They will not want to go. Drew for each with them. And obviously, if Hearts beat St Mirren, Hearts are in good form. Won't any of the top two want to go there? So, yeah, guys, your thoughts down below. First of 5 games reviewed this weekend. Looking forward to it. A few tomorrow. Well, actually, 1 tomorrow, 2 on Sunday, 1 on Monday. Looking forward to it, man. You can't beat the Scottish Cup. Scott Brown. Saranara, my friend. Ta-da. Ta-ta. Bye-bye. Brother. Testify.